How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and today we've got week 8 of the Southern Miss Dynasty. This week we take on Arkansas State at home. Both teams sitting at 4-2 and 2-0 in conference play, and both teams are evenly matched at 78 overall with 77 and 79 overall offenses and defenses respectively, so it should be a fairly evenly matched game. An impact player to keep an eye out for on Southern Miss's side is the safety MJ Daniels, 90 speed, 72 awareness, and a 76 overall. Arkansas State leads us in the Sun Belt West Conference, and so if we could pull off a win today, that would be huge. Taking a look at recruiting, we have two players visiting on week 8. We have JJ Lilly, the safety who specializes in zone, and Arkansas State is kind of interested, but we're the only team who's offered him not only a scholarship, but a visit. And that probably is because he is a JUCO player. So we wouldn't get really much time with him. He's probably, as you see, his attributes are right there. Probably where he's going to be at, for the final 2 years of his college career. So a recruit is a recruit. I'll say that. The other player that we have coming in this week is Dalvin Camp, the middle linebacker. He's a field general. He's got offers from both Kentucky and us, but Kentucky is in the lead. However, we are bringing him in from a visit. So he's from Memphis, which isn't necessarily, great, because, that's more of Kentucky's area, but oh well. We don't know much about him attributes-wise, but he's coming to Hattiesburg, and if we put on a good show defensively, you never know, we might be able to score him. So, before we jump into today's action, we've got some games to look at today. First game we're going to look at is Tennessee hosting Alabama in an SEC matchup. It seems like we're always watching Alabama in these videos, and I guess for good reason. They are number 3 overall. They had that one loss early on in the season in week 2 to USF. And other than that, they have been absolutely rolling. And they don't look to stop here as they head out to Knoxville to take on the Vols. Tennessee in their all-black unis, I thought that this game was going to be one of those 8 p.m. ones where it's already dark, but it's a twilight game, so oh well, it is what it is. So Tennessee's going to take the field, and we've got a good SEC matchup to start today's video underway. Okay, Tennessee looking to come in here and win this ball game. As they've already lost a game in conference play, Alabama, after losing their game to USF, has gone perfect, and they are 2-0 in conference play. And this is my 3rd time trying to record this video because my stupid PC keeps freezing. So forgive me if I sound a little frustrated, because I definitely am. I don't know what the deal is. Alright, Tennessee here, starting with the ball. They're up 2-0, and they're going to get a sack, or get sacked, by Alabama. So, off to a rough start for Tennessee. They will get a field goal to make it 5-0, but Alabama threatening here. From their own zone, Milroe throws way downfield to Ryan Williams, and he is going to bring it all the way home for a touchdown. 7-0 Alabama lead, or 7-5 Alabama lead, I should say, as they strike first with the first touchdown of the ball game. Tennessee with the ball now, looking to answer back, and instead they're going to throw an interception. So things not going great to start offensively for Tennessee. Alabama with the ball once again, and that is going to be a 23-yard gain for the freshman. So, Richard Young, the freshman, picking up 23 yards on the throw from Milroe. He had some open space, was able to juke past one Tennessee defender, as you can see right there, and then get caught up there at the 20 by another defender. Alabama threatening now, 3rd and goal at the 17. They are backed up but Williams is there to make the touchdown catch, and it's a 14-5 Alabama lead. And Williams is at it again here. He's going to run it all the way home, down the 20, the 10, the 5, and into the end zone. Have a day, Ryan Williams. His third touchdown of the game, and it's all Alabama so far. We're not even halfway through the second yet. Tennessee hasn't even scored since those first couple of drives in the first quarter, and Alabama threatening once again. And they will score once again. Ryan Williams with a touchdown. So have a game, sir. Tennessee looking to get on the board here. Like I said, they haven't really scored since the beginning of the first, and they're going to be in prime scoring territory, 2nd and 3 on the 13. And it is a touchdown. So Tennessee able to finally get their first touchdown of the ball game and cut into this lead a little bit, 28-12. On to the third. It's 28-18 now. Alabama in the red zone once again on the 1. And it'll get run in for a touchdown. 34 to 18. 35 to 21 now. Tennessee trying to get back into this one, but Alabama is going to seal this one shut and take the victory. 42 to 21. All Alabama. Nothing Tennessee could do. They lose this game 42 to 28. I will be curious to see how this affects them in the standings. But Alabama continues their hot winning ways as they push for that #1 spot. So, that's game 1 of our quick little CPU run through. And we've got Georgia Tech at Notre Dame next. Ryan Williams, your player of the game for Alabama. He had 4 touchdowns and 200-plus receiving yards. It was his night to shine. It was all him, really. So Alabama is going to run away with this one. Maybe Georgia and Notre Dame can be, or Georgia Tech, I should say, and Notre Dame can be a more interesting close battle. So Georgia Tech has been a nice surprise team this season. They started out 4-0, and Notre Dame has been, well, Notre Dame, but they will host Notre Dame, the Yellow Jackets will, and it should be a good game. Both teams with the gold pants, though. That might be confusing. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. So both teams take the field, and Notre Dame sitting at #2. They are 5-1, and Georgia Tech, they're in the top 15. So, you know, like I said, it's Alabama, Notre Dame, and I want to say Miami is #1. Maybe it's Ohio State. But Notre Dame showing why they're the second best team in college football right now as they start this game off quickly with a bang. And that's a touchdown to take a 7-0 lead. So Jaden Greathouse, more like Jaden Great Catch, all the way into the end zone. Keeps it alive as he tumbles backwards, but Georgia Tech threatening here with 3 minutes to go in the first. And they are going to get into the end zone just barely to tie this ball game up. So a back and forth game so far. Notre Dame's quarterback has plenty of time to make the throw way downfield and caught. Another great catch from the Notre Dame offense. This time number 10. And it's a 14-7 game, but Georgia Tech looking to make it a little bit more interesting and answer back immediately. 14-7, 2nd and goal on the 1. Haynes hands it off, and they get in there with a touchdown. So 2 passing TDs for Notre Dame, 2 rushing TDs for Georgia Tech, and we're all tied up. On to the third now, or staying into the third. Notre Dame threatening on the 7 with a 1st and goal. And another passing touchdown, 21-14, a very back and forth game. Notre Dame takes the lead. Number 10 with his 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Georgia Tech looking to answer back. Seems like the first one to score 2 back-to-back will win it. We're tied yet again. So like I said, a very competitive game. Instead of running it into the end zone this time, they will throw it into the end zone. 21-21. Notre Dame in the 4th. Just getting underway. Greathouse is going to score yet again. And it's 28-21. So back and forth we go. Will this be good enough for Notre Dame to hang on? Let's find out. Georgia, 1st and 10 on the 25. Haynes' throw is down all the way to the 45, and that's a good catch and a good play from the Tech offense. They are trying to do whatever they can to score and bring this game back to being tied. Jamal Haynes, the junior, with the catch. (28-21) still Notre Dame. Nothing came from that Georgia Tech drive, and a rushing touchdown. Might put this one out of reach for Georgia Tech. I mean, there's still plenty of time, but like I said earlier, it seems like the first person to score twice back-to-back might be enough to do it, and that is in fact what has happened. Georgia Tech did score one more time, but they do fall short, 35-28. A great back-and-forth game, though. Well-deserved win by Notre Dame, and they continue to impress as the number 2 seed team in the college football top 25. Riley Leonard, your player of the game. He threw for 5 touchdowns. That makes total sense why he'd be your player of the game. All in all, I'm liking what I'm seeing a lot out of Georgia Tech this season in this Dynasty mode. Hopefully a sign of good things to come for the Yellow Jackets. Final CPU game of the week before we head into our game versus Arkansas State. Let me know what you guys think about this format of doing CPU ones first, then jumping into the action with Southern Miss. Kind of a little bit different than what we normally do, but we like to experiment around here. Number 4, Utah taking on TCU. Number 6, Utah taking on TCU. And TCU is looking to start the scoring first. And they will do just that. Horned Frogs take a 7-0 lead. That's a terrifying mascot. I don't like it. I think the older I get, I'm like, mascots just look too creepy for me. So this could be a good upset if TCU can come out on top. We haven't seen a lot of the Big 12 on this channel in this Dynasty. Utah is going to make a field goal to cut into the lead. So they get on the board. 7-3. On to the second now. 4th and long. But TCU looking to make a field goal. And they will do just that. 10-3 now, as Utah will need a touchdown to tie this ball game up. If I'm showing field goals, you know that it's probably been a very defensive-heavy game and not a lot of action on the offensive side. 10-6, Utah had another field goal, but they're looking to score, and they will do just that. They will take a 13-10 lead here as we keep playing. Number 10 with the catch. So at halftime, they will take a 16-10 lead. We go to the 4th. Nothing much has changed except Utah threatening here to score once again. and they will do just that, 22-10. TCU started out with the early lead, but cannot hang on, and it's not looking so good for the Horned Frogs at this point. 13-22 now. TCU looking to throw into the end zone. Touchdown. So 20-22. They could win it if they get a field goal and keep Utah from scoring any more points with about 5 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter. So that's a nice comeback from TCU. However, there's nothing else going to amount to anything. Utah will win this one 22-20, but a nice thriller to finish off the Week 8 CPU games. And your player of the game is Cameron Rising, the quarterback for Utah. 2 touchdowns with a 68.6 completion percentage. Not bad at all, as Utah barely scrapes by with the 22-20 win. Now we move on to Week 8 action here with the Golden Eagles as we take on Arkansas State. Like I said in the beginning of the video, both teams are fairly well matched. But we have 2 visitors on campus today, J.J. Lilly and Dalvin Camp. And J.J. Lilly has drawn some slight interest from Arkansas State. So 2 defensive players, and we're hoping that maybe we can show off defensively to impress them to come and play for us. Here we go. Welcome everybody to Hattiesburg here at the Rock, and we're in our gold alternates today as we take on the Red Wolves. So Tate Rodemeyer leads his offense out onto the field, and we are looking to improve to 5-2 on the season and 3-0 in Sun Belt play. 2 of the best teams in the Sun Belt Conference this season so far. And we will start the ball on offense, which I think I'd rather start the second half on offense, but whatever. Beggars can't be choosers. So we'll start things off on the 20-yard line. Yeah, I was like, I can't read that. Tate Rodemeyer leading his team, and here we go, 3rd and long. Rodemeyer looking to throw, and he throws it right into the arms of number 33. I mean, that was just a bad read all around, and Arkansas State is in prime scoring territory, and they haven't even started with their offense on the field. The first drive of the game, Rodemeyer gives up an interception and puts the Arkansas State in the red zone. However, the defense coming in clutch here with a sack, and that'll push them back. Still 2nd and goal though, but all the way to the 14. So that'll help a little bit. Try to prolong this as Brodarius Lewis, the defensive tackle, is the one to bring down the quarterback before he could get the throw off. So on to the 14, 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. He's got to hurry and get the throw off, and he will get the throw off, but we'll stop him, and they actually will lose some yardage on the 15. 3rd and goal, and that is another sack from the Southern Miss defense, and so that'll hold Arkansas State to just a field goal attempt here to start this game. So it looked very worrying here to start the game with the interception. But Jaleel Clemens and Brodarius Lewis come in and get 2 sacks to hold the Red Wolves back to the 23 for a field goal. And you never know. The CPU sometimes misses field goals. Maybe we'll get lucky. It was a little bit to the left, but actually, no, they missed. So what a break for Southern Miss. And now their first true offensive drive of the game is going to result in a touchdown, but it could be a lot worse. It could have been 14-0. It could have been 10-0. But instead, we're only down by 7. So, we can breathe a little bit. The deficit is not, we can overcome this, and they will make the extra point this time. However, things are not going very well for us defensively, offensively. Whereas the same cannot be said for Arkansas State. They're doing quite well. First and goal on the 1 as they try to take a 14-0 lead here as we wrap up this first quarter. Looking to throw it into the end zone. A quick pass, and they're going to miss. Incomplete. Second and goal. And that pass will be caught for a touchdown. So Arkansas State at the end of the first quarter will take a 14-0 lead. Things not going so well to start this ball game, but hey, you never know what can happen. So the extra point is good, and we move. Starting the second quarter, we start on the 33, second and long though. Rodemeyer having a game to forget, trying to throw over the middle to Kareem Heath, and there is a flag on Arkansas State. And we will take any help that we can get. So an automatic first down, move up to the 24. And we're just trying to do anything to get on the board. Looking to pass again, this time up the middle again, and it's intercepted by 33. Again, that is his second interception of the game. Rodemeyer, what are you doing? So that was a short-lived drive, and we do pick up our third sack of the game. Our defense is helping, so maybe that'll help kind of influence these, defensive players that we have on visit. But our offense has yet to show up. Jaleel Clemens with his second sack of the day, and that's good to see. So maybe this will kind of help Dalvin Camp decide, hey, maybe I want to come join this Southern Miss team, get some sacks in and stops and whatnot. But the offense has to come through, and we have another opportunity here to actually come through. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take out Rodemeyer and put in Crawford. There you see a 72 overall. He has better speed. He has better strength. All of that. Overall, Ethan Crawford has a lot better attributes than Rodemeyer does, and so we're going to give him the shot. He's a sophomore field general QB, and, Rodemeyer, yeah, he's the junior, and, whatever, but I've had enough. I've seen enough. I'm not interested, and I guess if things get worse, we can always rely on White there, the third string, but for now, Ethan Crawford is going to get the opportunity. He is from Tuscaloosa. He's got gold step up and a silver put down medal. I think that's what that says. It's kind of blurry on my end. So he is our new QB going into this drive. I got tired of Rodemeyer. That was like his third interception. I didn't show one of them. So not great. That first play also not great. Just trying to get something going. To Kareem Heath to pick up the first down, and he will just barely pick it up. Got about 27 seconds left on the shot clock. And here we go. The next play up the middle to Heath is caught for a short gain of 4. Crawford to the right side, and that's a good catch. So far I'm liking what I'm seeing from Crawford, the sophomore. He's obviously got a lot of room to grow, but I'm enjoying it so far. And Kareem Heath is going to pick up some more yardage for the first down at the 10. So this is a prime opportunity for the Golden Eagles to get on the board. The defense has kept it just a 2-possession Arkansas State lead. So the offense needs to really get started. Second and goal with just a gain of a yard. Crawford just missed. Third and goal. Was aiming for Heath. And he could not make the catch. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Trying to get into the end zone. And he's going to get sacked. So we're going to have to settle for a field goal. And unfortunate. But, hey, points are points. We didn't get a pick this time. And there was a flag on the play, actually, against Arkansas State. That's their 2nd flag of the game. Roughing the kicker. So we have a chance here to get a new set of downs on the 7, 1st and goal. And another sack, or an incomplete pass, maybe. I wasn't really looking. I'm sorry. I couldn't tell you what happened on that play. Was not paying attention. All right, JQ Gray picking up some yards, pushing it down to the 3, 3rd and goal. Trying to do anything we can to get on the board. Crawford looking to throw, and it's picked off. His 1st interception of the game. Like I said, you can expect some growing pains from him. He is a sophomore. 1st and goal again. A chance at redemption, and there it is. A touchdown, Southern Miss. We finally get on the board. It's like pulling teeth just trying to get our offense to do something and not throw a pick. And we're going to go into the half down 14-7. But it could be a lot worse. We go to the 3rd now. Stadium Pulse possibly getting a little active there. Throw downfield, and it's going to be a flag on Arkansas State. This time number 4. I think that was a holding call. Oh, a legal something. Whatever. The point is, that helps us. 3rd and 2. So again, I am impressed with the defense. We've done quite well to keep this game where it is. And 4th and 1. Will they go for it? They will. So they've decided, hey, we can pick up a yard on this next play. Downfield. Incomplete. And they will turn the ball over. Good pressure from the Southern Miss defense. And we're back out there on offense. We could tie this game with a good drive here. Crawford throws it away. Second and 10. Looking for his open man. His receiver picks up a few. Down to the 46. So far, I'm enjoying playing with Crawford. Handoff. And almost a 1st down. 2nd and 1, a 9-yard rush for JQ Gray. That is his longest rush of the game. Up the middle to pick up the 1st down, and we push it downfield, moving the chains. 1st and 10 on the 33. Crawford looking to find a man open up the middle for a gain of 7. Pittman out there on the 2nd down and picks up 6. Third and 1, hand it off yet again, and we're just gonna fall short of the 4th down, and we will go for it on 4th and inches. Just trying to get into the end zone. Here we go, 4th and inches. And it is incomplete. So, unfortunate way to end that drive. We just can't seem to do much offensively. Back on defense. And that's going to be an incomplete pass. So both teams kind of playing not so great. I guess I did say this would be an evenly matched game, didn't I? A scramble from the QB, and he is going to pick up many, many, many yards, all the way down to the 49. And they're going to hurry up and come back out. We're going to throw a blitz out there, because I just feel like every time they call one of those like no huddle hurry up plays, just might as well call the blitz. Hand off, and we're going to get him wrapped up for a loss of 2. 4 minutes and 4.5 minutes to go in the third. 2nd and 12. Play action. And just a small gain of 3. 3rd and long. Again, the defense keeping us alive in this one. Trying to get the stop here. Looking to pass. And it's intercepted. And here we go, down to the 30, the 20, the 10, and bringing it home for a pick 6. 55-yard pick 6 for Myers, and that is how you tie this ball game up. It is all defense today for Southern Miss. They have come through clutch. Thank you, Arkansas State, for the gift. Right at him, and he was able to beat his man for the return to the end zone. So maybe momentum swinging Southern's way. To the 4th we go. 3rd and goal for Arkansas State, trying to get a stop here and hold them to a field goal with 9.5 to go. Number 1 looking to throw, and touchdown Arkansas State. So we start the 4th quarter with an Arkansas State touchdown thanks to number 7, and they take a 21-14 lead. And that'll do it. Nothing much else happening in this 4th quarter. So really a defensive, just kind of a slog of a football game, if you ask me. But Williams is your player of the game. 8 tackles. If that's your player of the game, that just shows you what kind of game it was. Not a great game of football, if you ask me. I'm a noob, though. Maybe I'm wrong, but it just was not, not each team's offensive best performances. A very defensive-heavy game. And we'll fall to 4-3. Arkansas State will fall to 5-2. We've lost our first in-conference game, and we'll see how this impacts our recruits. I'm hoping, since our defense played well, that we will land Lily in camp, but we'll just have to see. On to week 9. Let's see what's in store with recruiting. And Adrian Darth, the punter, 3-star punter, committed. And nothing else of interest here, but we did get a new commit, yay, up to level 7. Crawford looking to transfer because of playing time. So is Thomas, which, Dakota Thomas could probably play more, so I might go back in and fix that. Let's check on recruiting really quick and see if anything happened. So we are neck and neck with Ole Miss on him. I just went right past Lily. So that's silly me, I guess. Will I stop? Oh, okay, camp. So, didn't see much of a change. Kentucky's still the favorite here for him. But we can see. We'll try to hard sell him. Because he's got 2 of our grades are A's. 2 of his playing time, and actually all of them. So if we could hard sell him, we might get a chance at winning. I don't think I'm going to go back up and see Lily's, how that affected him. So that's kind of unfortunate. I kind of just forgot when I was going through recruiting. But he's still on our board. He didn't commit to Arkansas State. So, who knows? He probably still have a chance. And that's what we will look forward to as we continue to work our way through the season in recruiting. Here we go. We're going to add some points in to Antonio Tobin. Because we need linebackers, so. Oh. And we'll schedule some visits, I guess, while we're here. Maybe. I don't know what I did with recruiting. Alright, so it looks like Tavares Beckham is going to get a visit. And try and find anybody else to recruit. And we're going to try to recruit this 3-star athlete who's got some interest in us. Because we can use any help that we can get. And it is CJ Elias. He is a possession athlete. And I mean, we could get real close. So anyways, guys, that is going to do it for recruiting. And for the video here, week 8 was kind of a drag, you know, nothing crazy interesting. That Georgia Tech and Notre Dame game is probably the best game of the week. But if you like what you see, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. These are the games we have on slate for week 9. Missouri at Alabama, Florida State at Miami, Nebraska at Ohio State, and Oklahoma at Ole Miss. Those are the games we'll look at next week. And like I said, we'll take on James Madison, who sit at 5-2, but they are 2-1 in conference play. So another good Sun Belt matchup in store. Week 9 should be a good week. And with that, I will catch you guys next time. Have a great rest of y'all's week and take care.